The Kuja pirates just dismantled the Roger pirates without throwing a single punch. Shanky had the entire crew, including the future Pirate King himself, completely mesmerized by her beauty. Meanwhile, Rox D. Zabik drops the bombshell that he needs two legendary devil fruits to destroy the Holy Land, and one of them is hidden in Elbaf. Chapter 1156 just redefined everything we thought we knew about the Kuja pirates, the Roger pirates, and Rock's master plan. This flashback connects every major plotline and reveals the true scope of the legendary conflicts that shaped the world. The color spread hits different this time. Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, and Nami dominate the foreground, while Roger, Rayleigh, and Gaban appear small in the background. The other Straw Hats are tiny figures either perched on Luffy or tucked into his pockets. This visual storytelling represents the new generation carrying forward the dreams of the old while making them their own. Decades ago, the Kuja pirates weren't just Amazon warriors, they were global superstars operating as world-famous idols. Elder Nyan commanded the crew as captain, while Shaki served as her second-in-command. But Shaki captivated audiences worldwide with her stunning beauty, making her the people's favorite by a landslide. When the Kuja pirates and Roger pirates clashed on the open seas, something unprecedented happened. The Roger pirates, these legendary warriors who would conquer the Grand Line, found themselves completely unable to fight at full capacity. Every single crew member became transfixed by Shaki's beauty, their combat effectiveness plummeting as they struggled to focus on battle. The situation became even more complex when Elder Nyan developed the same love sickness that would later affect Hancock. She fell for Goldie Roger himself, experiencing that devastating Amazon illness that can literally kill its victims. But here's the twist. Even the Pirate King wasn't immune to Shaki's allure. Roger himself became captivated by her presence, though Shaki had her eyes set on none other than Silver's Rayleigh. This flashback finally explains the foundation of Shaki and Rayleigh's relationship at Saboti Archipelago. Their connection wasn't some random post-retirement romance, it began during this legendary encounter decades ago when both crews were at their peak. Rayleigh, the Dark King himself, managed to capture the attention of the woman who had every man on the seas falling at her feet. The battle took an explosive turn when Garp's marine vessel appeared on the horizon. The Kuja pirates immediately retreated, recognizing the danger of being caught between two of the era's most powerful forces. Meanwhile, the Roger pirates engaged the Marines in what would become one of the most legendary clashes in maritime history. Garp and Roger faced off in a battle that shook the very foundations of the ocean. Roger wielded his sword Ace with devastating precision, while Garp relied on his legendary fist techniques that had earned him the title of Marine Hero. The clash of their conquerors' hockey created massive waves that rippled across the battlefield, demonstrating why these two men were considered the pinnacles of their respective factions. This battle showcases the incredible power gap between the absolute elite and everyone else. Garp's ability to match the Pirate King using only his fists proves why he was the only Marine Roger truly respected. Their rivalry transcended simple good versus evil. It represented two different philosophies about justice and freedom colliding at the highest possible level. On Elbaf, young Prince Loki harbored ambitious dreams of joining the Rock's pirates when they eventually returned to the Giant Kingdom. This revelation explains Loki's current mindset and his confidence in his own abilities. He wasn't just some isolated giant prince, he was inspired by the most notorious pirate crew in history and planned to abandon his royal duties to sail under their flag. At Hashinosu, Rox D. Zebik continued assembling what would become the most terrifying pirate crew the world had ever seen. Charlotte Linlin, Kaido, Silver Axe, and Captain John had all joined his ranks, creating a collection of future emperors and legendary pirates under one banner. The sheer destructive potential of this crew made them the world government's greatest nightmare. Rox revealed crucial intelligence about his ultimate strategy. Elbaf held paramount importance in his plan to destroy Mauricio and overthrow the world government. This wasn't random pirate aggression, but a calculated assault based on deep knowledge of the world's hidden secrets. The most shocking revelation came when Rox disclosed his need for two specific legendary devil fruits. One of these mythical powers was hidden somewhere in Elbaf, explaining why the Giant Kingdom features so prominently in his plans. Additionally, he needed to locate the Giants of Gallia, suggesting these particular giants possessed knowledge or abilities crucial to his scheme. This connects directly to current events in the story. Luffy's presence in Elbaf isn't coincidental. He's walking the same path that Rox mapped out decades ago. The legendary devil fruit that Rox sought might be connected to Joy Boy's original power, the ancient weapons, or something even more fundamental to the world structure. The Giants of Gallia reference opens up entirely new questions about giant society and their role in the Void Century. These aren't just any giants, they're specifically named, suggesting they held unique positions or possessed special knowledge that made them essential to Rox's plan. Rox's strategic thinking was far more sophisticated than anyone realized. He wasn't simply trying to become the strongest pirate, he had detailed intelligence about the world government's weaknesses and the tools necessary to exploit them. His defeat at God Valley wasn't just the end of a powerful crew, but the prevention of a revolution that could have reshaped the entire world. The fact that one legendary devil fruit remains in Elbaf suggests it will play a crucial role in the current arc. This could be the key to Luffy's next power evolution, or the final piece needed to challenge the world government's authority. The parallels between Rox's ambitions and Luffy's current journey create an incredible narrative symmetry. The community response has been absolutely explosive. Fans are connecting this revelation to every major mystery in the series, from the ancient weapons to the Void Century to Joy Boy's true legacy. The theory crafting around these legendary devil fruits has reached fever pitch, with speculation ranging from reality warping abilities to powers that can control the ancient weapons themselves. This chapter proves that Oda has been playing the long game since the beginning. Every major conflict, every legendary figure, every mysterious power, they're all connected in ways we're only now beginning to understand. The Roger Pirates, the Rox Pirates, the Kuja Pirates, and now the Straw Hat Pirates are all threads in the same massive tapestry. The romantic subplot between these legendary figures adds incredible depth to their characterizations. Seeing these titans of piracy deal with love, attraction, and heartbreak makes them feel more human while maintaining their mythical status. Shaki's ability to captivate the strongest men of her era speaks to a different kind of power entirely. The strategic implications of this flashback extend far beyond romance and nostalgia. Rox's plan to use Elbaf's resources against the world government foreshadows the current arc's importance. Luffy isn't just visiting another island, he's walking into the epicenter of a conflict that began before he was born. The power scaling revelations continue to astound. Roger and Garp's clash demonstrates the absolute peak of human combat ability in the One Piece world. Their Conqueror's Haki created environmental effects that modern characters would struggle to replicate, establishing them as the gold standard for power in their era. The chapter's conclusion with the break announcement only intensifies the anticipation. These revelations about legendary devil fruits and ancient plans have set up storylines that could define the series' endgame. The community will be theorizing non-stop during this break, analyzing every detail for clues about what's coming next. This flashback has completely recontextualized the current Elbaf arc. What seemed like another adventure island has been revealed as a location of supreme strategic importance. The legendary devil fruit that Rox sought is still out there, waiting to play its role in the final conflict between the Straw Hats and the world government. The connections between past and present have never been stronger. Luffy's journey continues to parallel and surpass the achievements of previous generations, but now we see how those generations laid the groundwork for everything happening today. The dreams and ambitions of Roger, Rox, and their contemporaries live on through the current era's rising stars. Like and subscribe if this breakdown helped you understand the incredible complexity of Oda's storytelling. Drop your wildest theories about these legendary devil fruits in the comments. What do you think Rox was really planning, and how will it affect Luffy's journey? The next chapter is going to be absolutely insane, and I need to know what you want me to cover when it drops. Peace out, legends!